Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a special and a very sad day. It's the last day before the new Hearthstone adventure One Night in Caravan hits. So today we are also seeing the last video before we are getting some new cards. And we are also 3 wins away from the Golden Druid. So we are playing 3 games of Yogg Druid. It's an Illidan Druid version made by bjorniwe. So let's play 3 games, win 3 times and get the Golden Druid. Game 1, the Yogg Druid versus a Mage. Starting with the Innervate, we have a Raven Idol, Drake and the Mire Keeper. So what do we do here? We definitely keep the Innervate and the Mire Keeper. And let's drop the Drake, also keeping the Raven Idol. And we also have the Fandral Staghelm. And getting the Drake again. With the Fandral in hand, we might want to use the coin, the Innervate, the Fandral and the Raven Idol next turn.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Starting with the Sorcerer's Apprentice. And we also get the Wild Growth. So maybe we are waiting with the Fandral. We are already at 4 mana next turn.
We hunger for vengeance.
So that's way better. We are dropping the Fandral. And let's use the Innervate here with the Raven Idol, and then also we are playing the Living Roots. We have the Adult Grizzly, another Mire Keeper and a Morgoth Champion. By far the best choice for us is the Mire Keeper. And here a Strahd Communion, a Starfall and the Starfire. So either the Starfall or the Starfire. If he's playing Tempo Mage, he might not have that many big creatures. So the Starfall might be more helpful. And it's also a choose 1 card. With the Living Roots, we are killing the Sorcerer's Apprentice. The Blood Mage is an easier target for the hero power next turn. So he will of course get the extra spell damage. But the Sorcerer's Apprentice is more dangerous. That might be a Fireball. Or the Arcane Blast. That's good enough as well. And the hero power. Just going to the phase, we are at 26. With the Mire Keeper we are creating a slime. Killing the Blood Mage Saunos here. And going to the phase we are keeping the coin for the Violet Teacher. So what will you do? He is unsure. There's a water elemental. And that's it. That's it. Ooh, we are getting the power of the wild. And we also have the Violet Teacher. We can either play it now and buff our minions, or we play the Starfall and kill the water elemental here with the Zeppling. Both are good options. Now let's play the Starfall. 5 to the face. He might be playing a Flame Strike, so I want to wait that he can play the Flame Strike first. Another Arcane Blast, that's the second one. And a Nourish. So with the Nourish we want to draw 3 more cards. Second Wild Teacher, a second Drake and a Swipe. Just going to the face. The Cabalist Storm gives him 3 random mage spells, also dropping the mirror image. So in fact with the Azure Drake and the Swipe, well, the coin, we can clear the whole board. Bit sad for the Violet Teacher that we must use the coin here. Another Mire Keeper, we have everything in double. With the Cabalist Tom played, we can't be certain what spells he now has in hand. So we can't put out too much on the board. He might have gotten some Blizzard, another Flame Strike. So if we are putting out too much, he will just kill it. With the double Violet Teacher and the double Mire Keeper, we have lots of good cards that we can put out on the board. So we are playing a bit conservatively here. Flamewaker, that one will kill the Drake. Putting out the Frostbolt. And a secret. So the Flamewaker needs to die. So we are playing the Drake, getting a Wild Growth. And that looks like a copy. Interesting. Still the Flamewaker is the bigger target. And we kill it. Khan Intellect gives him more cards. We are quite even, he has 14 cards left, we are 13. To the face and another Frostbolt. Oh, Forbidden Flame. That one was created by the Cabalist Tom. So let's now put out the first Violet Teacher with the Mire Keeper, summoning a Slime and the Power of the Wild. And hopefully he don't have the Flame Strike. Otherwise he will kill all our minions besides the Violet Teacher. But that one will then die to the hero power, because with the Drake on the field he will deal 5 damage to each minion. Another Cabalist Tom, and that one wasn't created, so he's in fact playing 2 Cabalist Toms. And the Frost Nova. 4 more to the face. Did he get a Pyroblast? That would be bad. Would drop the Druid of the Claw here in charge and kill the Drake. Although with the Wild Grow we can draw another card. Then play the Power of the Wild. Without a Flame Strike or a Blizzard, we might be able to kill him next turn. There is a Flame Strike. So we can only save the Violet Teacher. Not even the Violet Teacher, we will save them. Oh boy. That is pretty mean. And he is hitting wonderfully. Still have the Yogg-Saron as a last savior. But so far 14 damage on the board, and he's playing his own Yogg-Saron. Commanding Shout, another card draw for him. Wisps of the Old Blood, a Cold Blood on my minion, that's great. An upgrade. Fight. Pretty good cards so far for him. Polymorph. So he was losing a Fireball there, and he is... Whoops. That wasn't too bad for him. Really, that wasn't too bad for him. Of course he was losing the Fireball, but he might have more with the Cabalist Tom. 8 cards left. We can get rid of the Yogg-Saron here. But if he has a Pyroblast in hand, we will die, because he now has a weapon.
Pay attention, class.
Anyway, let's play the Violet Teacher. Cult Sorcerer, spell damage +1, a Forgotten Torch. And the Khan Missiles. He has all the good stuff. Mirror Image. And he would also kill us with the weapon and the hero power. So the slime is also gone. Ancient of War. Can either play the Ancient of War with the Living Root on the Cult Sorcerer, or we drop the Yogg-Saron here and hope to survive. So far I'm not ready to go all in with the Yogg-Saron. The Ancient of War should be plenty of defense in this case here. One fireball is gone. And he might not be playing a polymorph. Khan Intellect, 2 more cards for him. He's down to 7. We are also at 7. Dropping another secret. So now let's play the Yogg-Saron. We have played so many spells and we can't do that much here. Shadow Form. Flare, that is great. So he's dropping the counter spell. Bash on our own Yogg. As well as a Hex, great. And for sure we are healing him. Oh, we are getting the Cenarius. What a great pick. Oh, that wasn't too bad. We have the Spellbender here, we have now 18 life. Oh, let's hit him in the face, he is now down to 5. And with the Cenarius we might win the game. Even if he can drop some more towns or destroy our Ancient of War, the Cenarius should be enough to win the game. With a Fireball, that one will go to the Spellbender. Oh, that's the first victory. Only 2 more to go. Our second matchup is Druid versus Rogue. Getting the Innervate on the starting hand. And we're also having the Wrath and the Power of the Wild. We are not keeping the Power of the Wild here, but the Wrath, and hopefully getting something good. Yeah, that's always nice. I like to get my cards back. Wild Growth, so more ramp in hand. That might be good. And we're also getting the Druid of the Claw, so let's ramp up here. Next turn we have already 4 mana. And we could then use the Innervate or keep it for something bigger.
Hey, do you want to buy a funnel cake?
There's the Undercity Huckster. And oh, another Wild Growth. So let's play that one as well. With the Hero Power we are giving him 1 damage in the face. Would love to get a Illidan Stormrage next turn. We could use it with the Innervate and the Power of the Wild. Create a pretty strong board against the Rogue.
Thank you.
Tom Pillager. Let's play the Druid of the Claw with Taunt. And it should be enough against the Tom Pillager. If he's then using the hero power, he will kill the Druid of the Claw. So the Undercity Huckster will still survive. But he can of course also just put out a spell or two and kill the Druid of the Claw. Oh, wants to hit the face. Shift and might be a Eviscerate then. There it is. So he's keeping the Tom Pillager. We have a Mire Keeper in hand. And I like to get rid of the minion. Getting the Fandral. So with 8 mana next turn and the Innervate in hand, we can easily play our whole hand.
Thank you.
That's the second Tom Pillager. Also getting a Drake, so let's play the Fandral, the Mire Keeper, the Innervate and the Power of the Wild. We have now 4 creatures and all pretty strong. The Rogue without many AoE spells might have a hard time to play against that board. Double Fan of Knives is not cutting it. In the best case, he has a Dark Iron Skulker preparation and a Fan of Knives. But that doesn't look like it. He's playing an Auctioneer, a coin, another coin. So drawing few cards here. There's the preparation. So we can now play a spell up to 5 mana. With the rate. And a shift. So he still has 1 life. Yeah, well played. Not so sure what you were thinking about that. And we have the Innervate and the Ancient of War. Fandral is still on the board. So we're definitely dropping the Ancient of War. He might have a Zap, of course. Then the Ancient of War will go back into the hand. Let's kill the Auctioneer here. And 7 to the face, down to 21. The Blood Mage Thanos. There's a backstab, the slime is gone. The agent will kill the Fandral. And nothing more, so we still have the 10-10 on the board. That is great. That is really great. We also have the Cenarius here. We could buff our minions even further. Then we could hit him for 18. And he will be at 3. But we could also just play some towns. Nah, I like to buff our minions here. 18 to the face. pretty hard for him to kill all three. Drake, another card draw for him. He will now deal spell damage +2. Preparation. Might be a fan of knife, there it is, so 3 damage. Still nothing killed. There's the zap. But with 1 mana left, he might not be able to clear our minions. Still have the Cenarius on the board.
Well played.
And that's a well played, so we win the game. He's giving up.
Watch your back.
I must.
In our hopefully last game, again, we are up against Rogue. Keeping the Raven Eyeball, the Wrath and the Living Roots. And the Ancient of War, not helpful on the starting hand. The Cenarius neither. Man. Let's play the Raven Idol. Innervate would be helpful. There it is. A Healing Touch and a Mark of Shiri. So we are taking the Innervate. The Mire Keeper should be good with all the ramp cards we have here. So let's use the Innervate, play the Mire Keeper and gain an empty mana crystal. So we are going faster to 7 mana and dropping the Ancient of War. A backstab. And he is wasting the agent here. Would have just used the Wicked Knife. Well, you never know. Raven Idol discovering another spell. Wisdom of the Old Gods. We have the Fandral Rage. Savagery. Guess we are taking the Fandral Rage here and killing the agent. Interesting. A hungry dragon. Why would he play that one? Why would you do that? Anyway, with the Living Roots we are creating 2 Zaplings. And use the Power of the Wild here to buff our minions. Gives them +1/+1. And then we can either kill the hungry dragon or hit the face. Guess it's better to kill the dragon. So he is gone now.
Thank you.
Tom Pillager. And we have the Innervate with the coin. We are now using the coin, so playing the Ancient of War. And on the next turn we are using the Innervate. Drop the Cenarius. If we still have all 3 minions on the board, we are using the Cenarius to buff our minions and give them +2/+2. Otherwise we are creating some towns here. There's a zap. Ten of Knives. So he is killing our Good minions. Too bad, too bad. In this case we are playing the Ancient of War again. Also got the Illidan Stormrage here. So we might want to play that one with an Innervate and another card next turn. And the turn afterwards we are playing the Cenarius.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Auctioneer and a Conceal. Giving both minions stealth. Wild Teacher and the Stormrage would drop both. Ah, let's do it. Why not? Why not? Hit him in the face for 7. And hopefully we can drop the Cenarius turn afterwards and finish the game. You only have 15 life left. Fan of Knives might be helpful now for him. So what's that? Another zap? Or will you kill it? That's only a backstab. Not killing anything. With a raid. So why would you drop the spells on different targets here? Do you have a Fan of Knives? Deadly Poison. So he's killing the Ancient of War down to 10. And the Auctioneer is killing the Illidan Stormrage. Then he is playing the Edwin with the Conceal. So I have to thank him there. Definitely win the game. And he's giving up. So no need to play the turn. That's the third victory. And we are now a Golden Druid. There you go. So that's it for today. And we are seeing us in a next video after the adventure hits. Until then, bye bye and have a nice day. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and check out my other content as well. You can also follow me on Twitter and Twitch, as well as supporting me on patreon.com. Thanks for watching the video and see you soon.